Hey everybody, Travis here from Intelligent Choice. So in the last video we unpacked a big question that I get asked all the time, is that I want to get into AI, but where do I start? And if you're here now, chances are you're starting to get a feel for what agentic AI actually looks like in practice. But here comes the next roadblock, and it's option overload. You've got AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Services, open source stacks, Salesforce Einstein, all claiming to be AI ready, but each comes with their own differentiating pricing, APIs, token limits, and you're sitting there wondering, well, what do I actually need? And before diving into platform comparison, how it tends to take a step back. And here's the secret, is that most of these platforms actually operate on the same core building blocks, or what I like to call common denominator AI products. And if you can understand those first, you have a clear lens to evaluate any vendor, tool, or platform. So let's forget AWS versus Azure for a second here, and let's strip it back to the products that these platforms are really selling. And here are the 6 that you'll tend to see everywhere and why they matter. So the first is AI CRM and personalisation. So what these models do is learn from user data and have the ability to tailor digital experiences in real time. So think about product recommendations or auto-customized content for you. You have data pipelines and AI orchestration. So this is really important, as it will move, clean, and connect your data so the AI can work with it in real time. So think about perhaps connecting a CRM to call logs. So there's the ability for your teams to be able to answer tickets and escalate if necessary. You've got autonomous agents, and what these are one of my favorites is because it goes beyond single answers. They plan, they reason, and they execute tasks in an iterative manner. So think about, perhaps I'm looking to book a holiday to Australia, and I say to the bot, hey look, I've got my budget's this, and I'm looking to travel on these days. And by the end of the experience, I'll have booked all of my flights, my accommodation, and I'll be all ready and looking forward to that. So next, you've got search and retrieval augmented generation, or RAG. So what this does is it combines search with generative AI. So it grounds the outputs in real knowledge. So think about chatbots being able to cite docs or internal questions and answers. So it makes it really easy to reference really good insights and information. Next is the domain-specific AI models. So these kind of speak for themselves. So a really good example is in the healthcare space. So working with patient notes so doctors can help perform better diagnoses, and that's really good there. And finally, multimodal interfaces. So not just text that we can interact with these models now, we can use pictures, we can do PDFs, we can do voice, we can do even video. And the output there is that you can now sort of go back and forth. So perhaps for a financial analyst, they can load up a business model and they can go back and forth and do some analytics and be able to present that to their boss in a PDF that can be exported by the model as well. But here's the truth, is that a lot of these platforms share a lot of the same models underneath the hood. So stop comparing features and start looking at it from fit. So picking a platform is almost like picking a co-founder. It's not just what they can do, it's how well they'll work with you and your team as well. So think about by characteristics perhaps. So is your team technical, non-technical, or with a bit of a mix? What tools and infrastructure do you already have in place, or legacy systems? How sensitive is your data? So do you have any privacy concerns or compliance needs? And how fast do you need to move? How agile do you have to be? And what's your budget for support as well? So once you can get clear on these, the right platform will just begin to surface itself for you. So when people ask me, Travis, which platform should I use? And I say, my answer is always the same, is that you're asking the wrong question. It's that start to work with what you need to get done, map it to the core products that we've just covered, and then choose a platform that meets what you need it to do. So that's how you go from AI hype to AI traction. And in the next video, what I'm going to do is break it down platform by platform, start looking to see where they shine, where they can struggle, and which might be the best fit for your business. So if you're also trying to figure out which AI platforms for your team's use cases and budget, definitely stay tuned for those. And if you want to have some help now, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'd love to hear what your team's exploring. And until then, I'll catch you in the next one.